Welcome back to year number 11, week number 13, the Cascade Valley Coyotes. Now this week we're taking on the measly Minnesota, what are they, the Gophers? I don't even care. This game for all intents and purposes should be a late blowout, as the French say. Now this week we have one single recruit visuals. It's Mr. Reggie Kraft. You might be saying, what is Reggie Kraft? Well, he's an athlete who boosted up his ratings a little bit, +9. I'd love to see that. All in all, this should be a pretty easy recruit to land. Week 13, he's obviously coming to visit us right now. We are one of the only teams in his actual recruiting battle still that have offered him a scholarship, so I feel pretty good about landing him. The saga of Jay Bowman's gonna come to a head this week. Again, the Penn State visit happens. Hopefully they lose. Hopefully it's not a good visit. Then hopefully we absolutely crush our visit the following week, and then we land him. The highest in watch is literally crazy. It's Tyrell Brown, #1. You love to see it. Some might call him a stunner. Wop, wop, wop. And then you have Warren Fullwood at #4. He's climbing the rankings, baby. The fact that we have two guys on the Heisman list is absolutely insane, and I am beyond excited to see who ultimately wins it. Is it the true freshman? Is it Warren Fullwood climbing his way back up? Little edge after little edge after little edge. We're going to find out. And then from a top 25 standpoint, Alabama still #1. UCF, Louisiana Tech still stay the top 1, 2, and 3. And then us at #4. You'd love to see, but Miami is right there on our heels. Ohio State right there on their heels. Clemson with a big game against #21 FSU. They win that. The other guys win that. They could move up a spot or two. Hopefully not our spot, though. There's a lot of award finalists in here. Alex Caver is going to be sitting at the top right now with Tyrell Brown trying to work his way to the Maxwell. The Walter Cam, Tyrell Brown's at the top. We're going to see the Bednarik, Christoph Houston having a crazy season. One of the best in defensive history for Cascade Valley. The Nagurski, Christoph Houston. The O'Brien, Caver sits at the top. The Walker, you love to see it, our guy Tyrell Brown. The Bolitnikov, we ain't got nobody. No regard for human life. Jesus, what? Now the Bolitnikov, we're never going to be up for it because a lot of you guys know our receiving issues have been many. The Mackey, we're not seeing Armani Ferdinand there. The Outland, the Remington. Again, you're seeing a lot of our guys at least be in contention for some of these awards, which is huge. But best linebacker should be Christoph Houston. Thorpe is probably going to Desmond Simmons or Michael Lanier, even though he's had some problems this season. The Groza, we don't really kick that much. And the Ray guy, we ain't punting here. And well, the kick returner, we don't really do kick returns either, but we're still good. Again, we talked about Reggie Kraft. He's an athlete, but they say he could be a corner, free safety, strong safety. We don't know. But 4 swatted passes, 2 interceptions will help us out significantly with getting him. Minnesota, Cascade Valley, we're at home rocking some spiffy uniforms. If you don't like these, then we're kicking you out of Cascade Valley. Play action here. Forward. Thank God that man can't catch. Little 3rd down to 5. In the new uniform combo. He gets you, I choose you. Tyrell Brown is that good. Give him the Heisman right now. Unless you give it to Warren Fullwood, then I'm okay with that too. 1st and 10, Fullwood under center. Little dump off here. Tyrell Brown will take the 6 yards. Fullwood making a quick adjustment here. 2nd is short. Sees his big tight end. You know Fullwood loves a big tight end. Little read option coming up. Fullwood keeps this one. Defense is shambles. Oh, Warren Fullwood. That was better be a da-na-na, da-na-na, but it wasn't. Double tight end set. Tyrell Brown, little play action. We just, yeah, no one saw that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. 3rd down, short to go. Touchdown Vulture, the short yardage man is in here. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. The press coverage and Jalen Clark on the outside. Hold, Jalen Clark in the end zone, baby. 1st down, 10 yards to go. A close one, Antonio Vaughn with the tough grab. They are stacking the box, and we're still running it. Tyrell Brown can get to the outside. It's shambles for the defense. Nope, it's not happening. We're crying. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Fullwood's got his guy. You know Fullwood loves a big tight end. Run him over. Easy. Can't beat the press coverage. Fullwood, though, is down the sideline, and he's in the end zone. What a 16-yard touchdown run. Get it that Heisman resume looking a little bit better. 3rd and 14. They go with a halfback draw. I'm going to tell you, your play calling is late doo-doo, as the French say. 4th and 16. Minnesota just trying to get on the boards, you know? A bum school. Barely getting on the board. Can't relate. 1st quarter coming to a close. Trying to have a nice little drive here. Tyrell Brown, absolutely shifty. Forward stays the shotgun here. Across the middle, he's got his guy Antonio Vaughn, who is getting hit hard, but he don't care. Forward again, switching some adjustments here. Saw something in the coverage. This man's out here zooming. Looks like my dog in the backyard, just doing zoomies. We'll take the 9 yards. 2nd down, inches to go. Run for your life. Apparently he didn't value his life very high. 3rd down, 16 yards to go. Across the middle is Jeremiah Butler, a big-time player making some big-time plays these last few weeks. Smith out here, sliding in the backfield. Tyrell Brown stays, pitches out here to Mikael Smith. Dangerous in the open field. Mikael Smith says, hold on, buddy. I see y'all getting touchdowns. I won 1-2. Forward and company trying to get 28 points on the board after this drive. Tyrell Brown, solid run. 2nd and 7. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this one, buddy. They're after us. Third down, 7 yards to go. Need a conversion here. Forward stops, pops, hits Porter Ryan. Not known for speed, but he's got good hands. Little Tyrell Brown action. The young fella's had a solid game so far. Nothing too crazy, though. Second down, 6 yards to go. Forward throws one. It's another dot to Antonio Vaughn. First down, 10 yards to go. Burris slides over. Low extra protection here. Low play action. Forward, easy money. Porter Ryan. The disrespect. First and goal. Right across middle. Patrick McDonald, the backup quarterback, in for a little touchdown. Minnesota feels the pressure. A dot across the middle to Jeremy, who is still running. And he's down after 36 yards. Column sets up again. Getting absolute pressure. Rodriguez Gibson gets the first sack of the game for Cascade Valley. Second and 13. Looking at the pass situation here. Underneath, they got plenty of guys there, but 81 is running through the entire defense for 14 yards. Watch it again for the quick passes. The quarterback feels the pressure. Wilson's going to get in. Travion Wilson brings it down, but it's positive gain of 4. Second and 11 after the false start. Halfback screen coming up. We absolutely got faked out on defense, and it's another big game for Minnesota. Third and 1. Does Minnesota go for a run here? They do. The handoff. We got a couple of guys. Michael Lanier misses on the tackle. Morgan Williams brings him down, but Minnesota's better get in the end zone for the first time today. First and goal. They're right back to the run. Hart is going to fight for his bread down to the 1. Second and goal, playing the run. Doesn't matter. Oh, Justin Durant. Tyler Moore just a little bit too strong, and Minnesota finally on the board for a touchdown. Minute 16, we got some time to try to get some points on the board here. A beautiful route by Mikael Smith opens up a huge game for 26. A little over a minute now. Warren forward, feels the pressure, only gets a yard. Thought he had a big gain or an opportunity there. Second and 9. Armani Ferdinand, it's a close one. The big fella drops it. Third and 9. Beautiful route again. Mikael Smith is cooking out here. We use our second timeout. 1 left. 38 seconds in a dream here. Forward again is just fighting for his life and takes a sack. You cannot have that happen. Forward's going to rush to get his guys back to the line. Second and 21. Forward's going to take matters into his own hands. Great blocking. He's going to almost get the first down to make it third and short. We have an opportunity for at least a field goal here. Third and short, hit him with a play action, trying to bait him a little bit. Ferdinand's out here. That's a dot. And oh my God, Ferdinand gets in the end zone. Forward loves a big tight end, and Cascade Valley extends their lead. Jonas Shackelford's been incredible tonight. He's already got 4 tackles for loss, 8 total tackles. He's been doing everything this team needs him to. And look at that. Odiari stands up the running back and says, no, 4th and goal. What do they do? A long drive for Minnesota, but it ends up being nothing more than a field goal right now for their opportunity. Line up. They kick this one. It is down the middle, and it's going to be good, but the lead might be insurmountable for him right now. The backups could be coming in soon. Tyrell Brown in a quarterback. Little wildcat action here. Can he get the blocks that he needs to get to the edge? Jalen Clark refuses to block, and if he does, we are out of here. Second and 13. Safety coming up in the box here. Tyrell Brown sells pretty well on the screen. Great move. Tyrell Brown out in the open field. Hold on a second, buddy. Tyrell Brown showing why he's up there for the Heisman list. 96 speed apparently doesn't matter, but 43 yards later, we're happy. Forward sees his backup running back come in, and you got to imagine, I don't blame him. Tyrell Brown is literally using an oxygen mask on the sideline. A little zone coverage here. They're double stacking over Antonio Vaughn. Right across the middle, those Porter Ryan with a defensive end trying to chase after him. Third quarter's working in. Not sure how many more times we'll see this offense out there. Again, this game is a shellacking. Speaking of a shellacking, that hit. Forward again, looking for an easy touchdown. He's got one over the top. Antonio Vaughn made that significantly more difficult than it had to be, but it was beautiful. Forward and company, ready to go. Tyrell Brown looking to make some runs. He's got 5 yards. Again, his running game hasn't been great. His receiving game has been elite today. Brown getting back-to-back carries for possibly the first time in today's game, and he just ran a man over. Adjustment here. Beautiful pass. Antonio Vaughn getting a deep ball there. Gotta love how balanced this offense has been the last few weeks. The run game, the pass game, it has all just been so good. And it honestly shows why both Fullwood and Tyrell Brown are on the Heisman list now. These guys are operating at elite levels. Second and 3. Porter Ryan all day across the middle of the field. 30-yard touchdown pass. This is just a shellacking. Third and goal. Pressure's real. Fullwood. We're going for it. Okay, he's hurt. Never mind. We're not going for it. We're dumb. We should have taken him out of the game. If Warren Fullwood is injured for an extended period of time because we were trying to go for a record that doesn't matter against a team like Minnesota, in shambles. The YouTube comments will be aplentiful if Fullwood's injured for a long period of time. We just gotta hope it's not bad. Oh, we got interception. Rodriguez Gibson. Almost to the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we have good news. I thought Warren Forward broke his wrist. That's Amir Carson, which, you know, get healthy. But it's not Warren Forward. He's going to be fine. Forward again, still staying in the game because we're still going for their record. There's still a chance. Not a good one, but there's still kind of a chance. Forward. Almost to a pick. A lot of interesting defensive formations here. That man zoomed to him. Antonio Vaughn over the top might be the move here. 3rd and 9. The pressure's real. What an athletic play by a very large man. We'll punt it. Okay, well, we were going to go ahead and like punt it or kick a field goal, but the coach said, nah, buddy, go ahead and go for it. So we're going for it. Coach Mervin McMervin knows best. This is close. He's inbounds. Let's go. Forward is on for 471 yards. This is an absolutely disgusting afternoon for him. Despite the injury concern that he had earlier, he's been great. And Porter Ryan in the end zone, 5-yard touchdown run. That is 6 touchdown passes, and I believe a rushing touchdown as well. Remarkable game by him. 3:42 left for Forward to potentially break the record, or sorry, tie the record here. He's got his guy Porter Ryan over the top. Porter Ryan is not a fast gentleman, but Minnesota got a whole bunch of dudes that ain't very fast at all. That is also the school record for most passing yards in a game, held by Warren Forward had it before. He now broke it, 539. He's out here with 7 touchdown passes and potentially another one on the horizon. Warren Forward comes back in the game to try to make something happen. Oh my God, over the top. No one's on Jalen Clark. Jalen Clark is going to help Warren Forward break the record for most passing touchdowns in a game. That is his 8th of the game. He should have over 600 yards passing. He's exactly 600 yards passing right now. Warren Forward is the single greatest quarterback in Cascade Valley history. Maybe even better than John McConnell. Take that. Warren Forward just single-handedly had the greatest game in college football history. 9 total touchdowns, 8 passing, 1 rushing, 600 yards passing, 50 rushing. And you say he's not the top of the Heisman? You say he's not the greatest quarterback in Cascade Valley history? You say he's overrated? Well, I say you're crazy. Again, Forward stats, 26 to 34, 600 yards, 8 touchdowns, only sacked twice. He was electric. McDonald gets in for a garbage time touchdown as well. You love to see that. On the rushing side, Brown, only 58 yards, but Forward was out here doing his thing. Gets a touchdown on the ground, as well as Mikel Smith getting a nice little rushing touchdown. On the receiving side, Porter Ryan, 7 for 165, 3 touchdowns, the single best game of his career. Antonio Vaughn, also over 100 yards and 1 tutty. Jalen Clark, also over 100 yards with 2 touchdowns. Might be the first time in Cascade Valley history we've had 3 receivers in a single game all have over 100 yards receiving. And then Mikel Smith, Armani Ferdinand, and Patrick McDonald all get in there with a nice little receiving touchdown. On defense, Shackelford balled out. He had 9 tackles, 4 of those being for a loss. Rodriguez Gibson was getting in there, got a sack as well today. Christoph Houston, a little bit more quiet. But again, 2 sacks, 1 by Morgan Williams, 1 by Gibson. Interceptions, only 1 by Gibson today. I am beyond happy with how this team played. We were killing it offensively. We were killing it defensively. And I know Minnesota is really not a very good team, but every team in the nation should look and see what we did today is coming for them soon. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys in the next one.